Hey guys, it's Drek, and I've been excited to bring this product review to you for a while now. I think that it's really a step in the right direction for Boomco. I've heard from friends that it is fun, and so I'm excited to try it out. Now, first off, right off the bat, it is a Target exclusive. This is the Boomco Flip Bow. Part of their new line, they're trying a Flip Slingers line in addition to their Halo tie-in, so that's ambitious for a new product. Anyhow, it's got some exclusive, where does it say, with exclusive metallic paint. Now, there's nothing exclusive about this. It is very cool, very shimmery, but it reminds me a lot of the enamel paint jobs that myself and other nerfers have been doing for a very long time. That said, it looks great. Factory, the combination of the black and white with the blue metallic is sweet. I've done some stuff like that in the past, and I definitely like it. So these appear to be bow arms. This is the blaster itself. Rapid loading up here, crank up and flip down, so that's not bad. Climbing ranges of up to 75 feet. We'll see Boomco, and then quick clip technology that is compatible with all other quick tip things. This is interesting down here. Clean darts to stick better, so at least they admit that there's a problem. Hopefully they either do away with the whole smart stick target system in the future and move exclusively towards blasting for fun, or they find a better way to work the product. So I'm gonna go ahead and start freeing it from its cardboard prison here. There we go. Lots of twine. So again, these are the bow arms, and then down here it looks like there's some additional stuff to hold those into place. And the grip on this reminds me of an almost identical copy of the Whip Blast, which was part of the pilot line. It was the one that kind of flipped up and down and back and forth. Why isn't this coming out? Did I miss one? I did, of course. So this is flipping up, not down, and it looks like it's working on some sort of gear system, which is what these nubs are for. Alright, that's fun. I'm into it. I'm so used to being disappointed by Boomco blasters. This is great. Let's get in here and completely outfit the guy before we load it and fire it. So, trying to get these plastic nubs out here. And these are kind of flimsy. They're bending a little bit, but luckily I've just proved something that I feel like is important to mention. This blaster seems to be, well, there we go. Seems to be perfectly functional without the bow arms on. If you don't want bow arms, just don't put the bow arms on. I'm going to put them on for the sake of completeness, but I don't think that they're necessary for the functionality of the blaster at all, which is cool. It's nice that that's not like engaging a lock or anything. So let's go ahead and load up some of our remaining Colossal Blitz darts. Again, you can see that after a few episodes of play, these darts do get really filthy really fast. I have no desire to waste actual play time washing my darts. That sounds really weird to me, coming from a paintball background where once they're done, and then of course more recently a Nerf background where you just pick them up and use them again. But that is how these work. So we're going to fire some dirty darts. Makes it sound like the United States government should be coming after me. He's got dirty darts, oh no! Anyway, we'll load the entire thing, why not? So the quick clip technology is cool. I do like, well, that's dead, of course, but I do like that it's stacked, I guess, so it is packing a lot of rounds in less space than, say, the Nerf-style box magazines would hold. I think that that's cool. Also, the darts are just so much smaller that it doesn't seem to be an issue. So I think you do have to be careful with this product. To me, that's like the clip is in, but I feel like if I go, I don't want to do it. Oh, we'll go ahead and do it. So if I flip like this, there goes our quick clip, and that is no bueno. So definitely lock it in all the way. So I killed the feed because some lawn maintenance was going on, and in the meantime I attached the bow arms, and that's a good thing because as easy as it was to attach the bow arms, so it is easy to take them off. But before that, I want to show how they work. I don't personally like them on this blaster because I keep worrying that if I prime too close to my face, or especially if I was going to be using it around in a team's environment, it just adds a lot of width to the blaster for completely aesthetic purposes. But priming, you can see if it works, it pops them back, and then firing, they pop forward. So that's all articulated on this system here. Now, what's interesting about that is sometimes if you're priming like this using the foregrip, you never are going to have any issues. It seems to be working flawlessly. Sometimes if I prime really hard, they just snap back forward, and you don't get that cool feature where it pops forward on the seat. So it's hit or miss, but I'll leave them on for the review. I just want to point out that as easy as they are to put on, you can take them off. They are a two-piece system. They just snap into place here, and then there's a ball joint there, and they go into place. So firing the blaster, this goes in. You do want to make sure that it's locked in, so you hear that's engaged. That click there is actually locked and loaded, so it's not coming out now, and you don't have to worry about it going flying off, which is important with a blaster that's designed to be flipped about. Blaster does gain some serious weight when you do this. Holding it out like this, not bad if you're an adult. If you're a child, this is going to get a little droopy over time. That said, a lot of fun to fire this blaster. So priming like so, and then firing. 75-foot ranges, definitely not, but I'm willing to overlook that just because of how much fun this blaster is. I feel like Terminator using it. It is that cool. So it does have a slam fire feature. It's not advertised because it's terabad. It will, if you hold the trigger down and then I guess use some sort of foregrip and crank like so, it will slam fire. That said, why would you ever want to do something like that? It just completely throws off your aim. It's very, very poor for performance, but blaster is a breeze. This is the first Boomco blaster that I've had that I would actually consider using at a war just because of how much fun this is. In fact, I am tempted to get another one just because as easy as it is to one-hand this blaster, so it would be easy to pop the bow arms off and dual wield them. I think that would be some ultra sweet Wild West action. So angled shots, just for the sake of the full review. Here, let's aim away from the tree. Angled shots landing at about 50 feet, which means that flat we're probably getting somewhere around 40. Not a bad blaster to disengage. You can either run all the way through the clip, or when it's primed, it's pretty locked in, but then once you've got it down like that, it just slides all the way through. So all in all, performs as expected. Does not shoot as far, but far more fun than I thought it would be. I actually do enjoy this blaster. I think that it would be fun to use, and again there we can push it all the way through, but a cool concept and definitely a lot of fun. Far superior to the Whip Blast in my personal opinion, in that this one has reasonable ammunition capability, reloads very quickly, and is just, again, a lot of fun to use. I might even break it in at the next SENC event in November just because it's fun. And that's what these guys are supposed to be like. Toys should be fun. They are not all exclusively designed to perform at the top of the line. If they were, I'd just use an Alpha Trooper for everything. So I do very much so enjoy this blaster. So I think that covers everything that I was going to say in the video. It is a Target exclusive, so if you'd like to pick one up, check out the Target.com link in the description box below. And thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this review. Man, a Boomco blaster that works. Awesome.